It's Friday. All right, so I went a little crazy last night. I was up till 1 in the morning. These wrinkles aren't going to get any better. I could use all the fancy stuff that my heart desires. If I'm not getting enough sleep, these forehead wrinkles aren't going anywhere. These eye wrinkles aren't going to get better. So I'm giving myself a little lecture. And I'm super excited and I love what I'm finding, but the biggest thing that keeps coming into my head is that I'm now understanding why people spend big money on fancy skincare. And my personal belief is that it's convenience. Doing all of this research is exhausting. It can be confusing. And it's nice to just be able to say, okay, professional, you have done your research. I trust you. You've been doing this forever. Your products work. So I'm going to pay a little bit extra for cute packaging, for, I don't know, your fancy spokesperson, a celebrity I recognize in a movie, you know, somebody I admire. So I'm getting now why people spend that extra money. And sometimes spending that little bit of money is a little bit of a security blanket. Like, it's almost like, it's okay, Liz, like, it's gonna work because it's expensive, right? Like, I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like, there are instances where it's worth spending the money because you know it's not gonna go to waste. You're not just gonna use a ton of product, stuff that you've never heard of, that may or may not work, you know, and then at the end of the day, you've spent all this money, you have all these products. Do you really want to use all these different products? You know, I'm kind of being the devil's advocate here, you know, like, I have to think on both sides, like, and I have to, like, understand where you may or may not be coming from, you know. These are the thoughts that go through most people's heads. You know, they go through my head, you know. I go back and forth. Okay, yeah, let's just spend a little extra for the convenience. But then, you know, if I know what I'm doing, if I'm pretty confident that I don't need to spend that money and I'm going to the right source, then, you know, let's save a couple bucks and let's do what I know. So that's what I'm finding. So forgive me, I'm kind of looking a mess, and I'm tired from the night before, but it's Friday and I'm excited and I've learned a lot. And so far the thing I'm most excited about is the Matrixyl. And it's because I do have aging skin, and I can't really speak too much about it because it's new for me. Like, I literally just learned about it this week. But the Matrixyl is an active ingredient in The Ordinary's The Buffet serum. And that stuff is not that expensive. I want to say that if you can get it directly from The Ordinary, but they sell out so often. That's the thing. The Ordinary brand is a newer brand, and it's so effective and so affordable that they keep selling out. So a lot of their products aren't available immediately. However, a lot of people have stocked up, and they're kind of taking advantage of that fact. So they're going on Amazon and they're selling it for like $27. So you'll have to forgive me. It's almost like a flea market, I'm finding out, on Amazon, you know, with really good products. If you can't really find them directly from the source, you're gonna have to, you know, put your trust in somebody that you don't know. I mean, you know, Amazon's pretty reputable, and they hold their sellers to a pretty high standard. So, you know, if anything does go wrong, I mean, you may get, you know, ripped off. You may pay a couple extra dollars for something that shouldn't necessarily cost that much. But it's still a really good brand, and The Ordinary does have that 365-day, you know, return policy. So that's pretty incredible. I should find out more details about that before I sing that praise a little too loudly, because I wonder if that return policy is only valid if you buy it directly from them. So, or a more reputable source, so such as, you know, maybe Sephora, or there's this new website I just found out about called Beautylish, and it's really easy for me to remember because it's like my name with an H at the end. And it reminds me of like my goddaughter, because her name's Sarah and she has an H at the end, so I know like little word games, things I play in my head so I can remember. But Beautylish, so beauty, L-I-S, with an H at the end. And that site is really cool because they go into such detail about what the product does, you know, the active ingredient actually does. Can you mix it with other things? Is it good if you have this problem or that problem? So so that's pretty exciting. So that's what made me really excited about the Matrixyl. And then I probably am not going to say this ingredient correctly. I'm still learning, but the niacinamide, that stuff's really cool. And I can't talk too much about that because, again, I'm still learning. So thank you all for being patient with me. But I promise you, at the end of this journey, we're going to have an organized, you know, easy to read chart, and we're going to be able to easily and confidently, this is like my little pep talk to myself, tell people what will work for them, you know, what's going to be most cost effective, what's going to be most effective at targeting their problem, and yeah, what's going to feel good and look good. Oh, this cold, go away! I am so done with it. All right, so what was I just going to say? Oh, BHA, AHA. So this is a big topic. People talk about these things all the time. Beta hydroxy acids. I'm finally like, it's converting into memory. I'm finally learning. BHA and AHA, beta hydroxy acids and alpha hydroxy acids. So beta is very, very strong, and from what I'm understanding, should only be used if you're acne prone. Alpha is more gentle and better for someone with more sensitive skin, but it's, you know, the reason you want to use this stuff is to exfoliate, to properly exfoliate, you know, based on your needs. So someone like me, I stopped using the Lash Boost, you guys. I think there were some germs in it from when I had pink eye, and I had to throw it away last night. I kind of am mourning the Lash Boost, but I'm not about to spend $150 again. I just bought a new tube, you guys. Like, I was so happy that my other tube lasted me 6 months, and I gifted myself for Christmas another Lash Boost, and I got pink eye. So, you know, time to embrace the natural lashes, or just maybe wear a little eyeliner. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with short lashes. I mean, I think people are kind of obsessed with eyelashes. I mean, they are pretty, but at the end of the day, who cares? It's just hair, right? Let's just be confident with what we have and who we are. Okay, so the other big thing, so back to the acids. Don't combine unless it's a formula that has like the perfect amount. Like I'm noticing even The Ordinary has a product that combines AHA and BHA, but like they're professionals and they know what they're doing. For us at home, we don't want to layer on multiple acids, that type of acid, because of the fact that your skin may feel pretty uncomfortable. So I think the other day when my skin was burning a little bit, my video that was pretty long, this one's actually becoming pretty long too, sorry, but I think it's because I combined the vitamin C with an acid, and so not only don't you want to layer on multiple, BHA and AHAs, because you don't want too much exfoliation. Vitamin C can burn if your skin is really sensitive. So if you want to use vitamin C, which I love vitamin C, it's brightening and it,